At 99 years of age, Sister Mechtilde Gerber still holds her nursing license from the state of California, which is valid until 2018. She is one of 3 blood sisters who became Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet in the 1940s. The daughter of a wealthy and generous Swiss father and an Italian mother, Sister Mechtilde was born in Mexico and educated in Europe and in the United States. From her father, who was in the import-export business, she learned of his great love for the poor and the needy. Her mother was one of the founders of the Red Cross movement in Mexico City, who even at the advanced age was always concerned about collecting food, clothing, and money for the needy.
For my parents to be honest with everybody, honest with myself, to be what I am, not make up anybody else, and to think of others before myself, to think of the poor, to help other people, to be gracious and kind to all. And then most of that came from my mother, who was so dedicated to the poor, to the needy. She gave of herself to help them.
Sister Mechtilde's love and dedication to people in need is best reflected in her near 6 decades as a nurse. After finishing the novitiate, Sister Mechtilde first taught elementary school. After receiving her degree in nursing, she worked for a while at St. Mary's Hospital in Tucson, Arizona. In 1959, she joined the staff of Daniel Freeman Hospital in Los Angeles, where she first worked in the surgery and orthopedics units. Then, she moved into the surgery department, where she oversaw the expansion of the department. She became the clinical specialist overseeing the training of intensive care nurses, both medical and cardiac.
That I'm in a position that I can learn to help people, to make it easier for them when they're in pain, and that I can do something for them to relieve it. And that's what I think about being a nurse, is to be able to do things for others and to make them happy.
Affectionately nicknamed the White Tornado by staff of the hospital because of her endless energy, Sister Mechtilde often acted as an interpreter for French, Italian, and Spanish-speaking patients. She was never above assisting in bathing, making beds, or cleaning patients' rooms.
The role of a nurse is to be able to communicate what the doctor says about them and to help them apply all what the doctor says, and it helps them to do it and encourage them to be able to accept what the doctor says.
A year shy of turning 100 years old, Sister Mechtilde Gerber continues to embody the charism of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet. Love God and the dear neighbour without distinction. She just does it with a valid nursing license.